Hi everybody, this is Shelley from Healing Intentions, and this is our new moon posting for April 28th, 2014. Well, the adventure still continues, but I think that most of us have survived very well through that Grand Cross energy. I know that it is softening just a little bit, and I also know that with this lunar eclipse on the new moon, it's really pressuring us to get out of our comfort zone, to step forward, to really see ourselves, our self-worth, what we value, and how we want our life to look. Now, there seems to be some urgency that I keep being told, and when I'm approaching people or when I'm doing readings lately, about that now is the time. Now is the time to take action. Now is the time to set forth how you want your world to look. Now, we've been working up to this, and you've been hopefully cleaning out the closet, getting rid of some burdens, getting rid of some old belief patterns and habits that are no longer serving you, and really starting to value you. Okay, so now the most important thing that I know right now is that during this transformation energies, we've been really needing to be grounded. So, however you find that, whether that is going and being by water or laying down on the ground, yeah, with the snowy pad, I know, but reconnecting to the earth somehow and staying grounded. Okay, so I have a little trick here sometimes that I have at home is I have a little tub that's filled with some sand that I got from the pet store. Now, what is great about that is that as you're sitting working on your computer, just, reading a book or doing whatever, you can put your feet in the sand, which helps connect you to the earth, which then in turn grounds you. Now, this is the important part, okay? So now, what I've also been noticing too with the Grand Cross and over the past couple of months, though, is that a lot of the illusions that people are living in, or the truth of how the world works, or what's going on in, politics, banking, all that kind of stuff, the world affairs, everything, all the truth is really starting to be seen, and a lot cannot be hidden anymore. So they aren't able to hide behind um, falsities, illusions, non-truths anymore, and the truth is being seen. And what's happened with that is it has really created an energy in us that we can either go holy, like what is that, or we can stay positive and realize that with the veil being lifted, it's allowing us to finally create the life that we want, which is if we really hold dear to our self-worth and our self-love and how we want our world to be, and then really hold to what we value, like what do you really value, what is really important to you, then that becomes our life. That becomes what kind of energy you're going to put out. That becomes what you can create in your life. So also too, I know that we're really being shaken. We're being shaken out of our comfort zones, and we're really being asked to become what we desire. So if you find that your job is not fulfilling anymore, or you're starting to make changes, there's been changes in a lot of different areas, relationships, jobs, um, even where we live. People are just picking up and moving to totally different places because they feel drawn to that. Then do it. Okay? Now, I know that if you do that, then everything is going to be exactly as you want it to be. Okay? So the most important part to remember is, what do you want? Find your balance, reconnect to nature, become what you value and hold dear. And that is really going to start um, helping you feel fulfilled. So self-worth, self-love, nurture, all those big words. It means that you actually have to do it for yourself, okay? And it's important to do it. And you know that, but we've allowed society and other people's opinions and views of us to dictate that we're not allowed to take that time. We're not allowed to take that 20 minutes a day. But now we're being told you can. This is the point. Now, the other thing that I keep hearing in my head, and I'm not sure how I want to say this, I really believe that it is very important that we start to live in what we want and what we value and what we hold dear, because that will start bringing communities together. There's been a lot of unrest, there's been a lot of fear, there's been a lot of people living for themselves. Okay, we need to get back to community. We need to get back to a togetherness of doing what's right, doing what's good, honoring the earth, and really paying attention to the mark that we leave, and also this has to do a lot with the marks that we leave in the relationships with people in our lives. Okay, so you'll be finding that some of the relationships have changed. Now, that comes from the fact that you are growing, they may not be. This comes from the mark that you want to leave on how they remember you, how they cherish you, how they value you. There again comes your value. Okay, so pay attention to this. This is really, really important. I can't stress it enough that you need to figure out what it is that you really, really want, what you value, and what you hold dear, and become that. And that will be your new direction, and that will bring so much. It'll bring, it's amazing how fast everything can change if you just do that. Okay, I've seen it, I'm going through it myself. It's really quite amazing. So do this, and also reconnect and stay grounded, because I know it's kind of like a roller coaster ride. And I hope everybody's doing really well, and I will talk to you soon, and love you. Bye.